is ANN News Brief.
Good morning. I am Lucy Adeyemi. Angolan state-owned oil company Sonago has announced that French oil company Total Oil Trading SA will supply gasoline to the Angolan market in the coming 12 months. Sonago also announced the supply of diesel and marine diesel by the Swiss company Trafigura, which had already operated in Angolan market. The decision was based on the result of an international tender in which the two companies were selected from among 9 competitors. 29 companies took part in the tender launched in February, including those currently supplying their products. The objective is to ensure the necessary competitiveness and efficiency in terms of results. Despite being the second largest oil producer in sub-Saharan Africa, with production of 1.5 million barrels per day, Angola produces only 1/5 of the oil byproduct at Luanda-based refinery. The country imports the remaining 80%. The Liberian government is losing millions of dollars because of illicit miners that have flocked the country from especially Ghana, Mali, and the Ivory Coast. This has caused extreme economic hardship for citizens. Now, hundreds of Liberian women and girls have turned to posing for pornographic movies to make a living. Mines and Energy Minister Gasla E. Murray informed the full plenary of the House of Representatives on Tuesday that the unprecedented inflow of mining dissidents and small-scale mining activities in the country are very alarming. He also confirmed that there is ongoing pornographic activities in the illegal mining operational areas. Murray said the lack of financial support to the ministry has made it difficult to effectively manage the sector and prevent illicit mining activities in the country. Stay with us. We'll be back after this short break.
Somewhere in the world, every second of the day, news is happening. And of course, Nigeria is bustling with news day and night. That is why ANN doesn't sleep. Our eyes are peeled, wide open, so no story escapes our radar. We stay abreast of world events and happenings at home. We keep you up to the minute in the world of sports. We give you information to stay on top of your investments and all the hard facts you need to navigate your day. If you miss us on air, you can keep up to date on our website, annafrica.net, and on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. We are ANN, African News Network. We do news right in a truly African spirit.
Authorities in the Central African Republic have issued a warning to a militia, the 3R group, suspected of killing at least 34 villagers earlier this week. The group that represents the Fulani people has been given 72 hours to give up those suspected of carrying out the attack, said to have been in retaliation for the killing of a person from the Fulani community. The 3R militia is one of the 14 groups that signed a peace deal earlier this year. The United Nations is sending patrols to secure the area. Meanwhile, Somali police authorities say militant group Al-Shabaab has claimed responsibility for the suicide car bomb in the capital on Wednesday that killed at least 9 persons, including former Foreign Minister Hussein Elabi Fahiye. Another 13 persons, mostly soldiers, were wounded. Al-Shabaab said in a statement it had targeted a convoy escorting officials and lawmakers heading to the presidential palace. Al-Shabaab militants have been fighting for more than a decade to topple the government. They fled positions they once held in Mogadishu 8 years ago and have since lost many of their strongholds. But they retain control of large rural watches of the country and continue to wage war against the authorities. And that's CNN News Brief. Thanks for watching. For details on these and other stories, visit our social media platforms and join the conversation on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.